My sister's grades were weird. I'd score 600. She'd score 610. I hit 610. She jumped to 620. She always scored exactly 10 points above me. Her score was always precisely 10 points higher than mine. But the moment I took a day off, her grades instantly tanked, completely. That confirmed my theory. Her scores were directly tied to mine. And from that realization, a wild plan started forming in my head. What if I scored above 740 on the college exam? What would happen then? In the days leading up to the exam, I was living like a monk. Ningxiao was out there living it up. She leaned on me as her safety net and had zero chill. She even ditched studying and went out partying with friends. Every time she got caught, she'd wave it off like, relax, don't worry about it. Top scorer on the college exam is mine, guaranteed. And I didn't let her down. Every mock exam, I delivered her the top rank in the grade like clockwork. I wanted her floating in that fake high, completely diluted, while behind the scenes, I was quietly closing in. On 741. The night before the exam, Ningxiao was still out at a bar celebrating early, toasting her future glory. I was already in bed, resting up, conserving my energy. The next morning, standing outside the exam hall, I took a deep breath. This was my only shot to shake her off for good. The 2 days of testing that followed, I was on fire. Every question felt like running into an old friend. Every step flowed out of my pen like water. Walking out after the last exam, Ningxiao was the first to run up, eyes gleaming with greed. How'd it go? Better than ever. Never felt this easy before. Ningxiao went wild, spun around to brag to our parents. Like those scores were already hers. Watching her smug little walk, I smiled too. The kind of smile a hunter gives when the trap snaps shut. Summer break after the college exam, Ningxiao beat her chest. Promised our parents she'd be the top scorer and got a huge advance on allowance. Not only swapped out her phone and laptop for top-of-the-line models, but took the money our parents had scraped together and blew it all hanging out with deadbeats. Zero guilt. When I wanted to visit Grandpa back in the village and asked for bus fare, I didn't even finish asking before getting shot down. What are you looking at? We don't have money for you. They wouldn't give me a single cent. But for Ningxiao, they threw money around like it grew on trees. I was done being hurt by it. Went and did manual labor on a construction site, saved up just enough for a bus ticket. The day scores dropped happened to be Ningxiao's 18th birthday. She wanted her crowning moment, the peak of her life, in front of everyone. So she threw an insanely lavish banquet. Every relative, every aunt and uncle, all our parents' co-workers and bosses, everyone was there. The banquet hall was buzzing with compliments. Oh, wow, your family really hit the jackpot. Both twins are so impressive. The older boy just studies all day, not very sharp though. But the girl is sweet, filial, smart, and gets great grades. 100 times better than her brother, ha ha ha. The younger crowd all swarmed around Ningxiao, gushing. Girl, you've got the Tsinghua acceptance letter in one hand and a hot boyfriend on the other arm. You literally won at life. Come on, we need to witness the birth of the top scorer. Ningxiao was decked out in a custom haute couture gown, strutting like a proud peacock. Hold on. If she's top in the province, Tsinghua's admissions office will call ahead to recruit her personally. And sure enough, a phone rang, just not hers. It was mine, under everyone's confused stares. I picked up one call after another. Tsinghua admissions office, full scholarship offer. Thank you, I'll give it serious thought. Ningxiao's eyes were about to pop out of her head, staring at her phone, dead silent. She gritted her teeth and forced out a grin. The best always saves the best for last. Finally, the score-checking portal opened. Everyone pushed Ningxiao to log in. I quietly pulled up the page in the corner too. Even though I was confident in that moment of actually checking, my palms were sweating. My mom turned to me first, casually. What did you get? I held up my phone screen. Calm voice. 741. The whole room erupted. I was fighting down the storm of emotions crashing inside me, keeping my face blank. I did it. I actually did it. My mom paused for a second, gave a stingy little nod, didn't even look twice, spun around and rushed over to Ningxiao. Xiao's gotta be higher. Ningxiao was completely surrounded. No way to escape. She tapped confirm with shaking fingers. The next second, her face froze. The expression, priceless, like she'd swallowed a fly. The screen showed 3 numbers in bright red. 751. Ningxiao's voice was shaking. The room went dead silent. Some clueless, distant relative was still over there hyping her up. Xiao really is better than her brother. 10 points ahead exactly. A true prodigy. Then one uncle in the crowd timidly raised his hand and broke the awkward silence. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the max score on the college exam 750? The air froze. Ningxiao panicked. Cold sweat started ruining her perfectly done makeup. It's definitely a system glitch. Too many people checking at once. She started refreshing the page like a maniac, nearly poking through the screen. Once, twice, 3 times. That cursed 751 was nailed to the total score field like it wasn't going anywhere. Maybe it's a phone cache issue? Try checking on a different phone. Ningxiao, clutching at straws, snatched someone else's phone and searched her ID. Still 751. That one extra point was like a giant slap, smacking her right in the face. Just then, the banquet hall doors swung open. A few uniformed officers and education bureau officials walked in with dead serious faces. Who is Ningxiao? The exam board detected an extremely abnormal score. Suspected malicious system attack or major cheating. Please come with us for questioning. Ningxiao's legs gave out. She collapsed right there on the floor, face white as a ghost. Our parents freaked seeing all this. But their first instinct wasn't to comfort their daughter, it was to find a scapegoat. In the chaos, my mom shoved me forward, pointed at me and screamed, "He did it! He's jealous of his sister. He must have hacked the system and changed her score. This has nothing to do with my daughter! Officers, arrest him!" Here we go again. This is my family. When it counts, they don't hesitate. Throw me under the bus. No matter how ridiculous the story, no matter how little sense it makes, as long as it protects their precious daughter, sacrificing me means nothing to them. My heart just went completely cold. Honestly, I felt free. I shook off my mom's hand, looked at these clowns coldly. I'm not a hacker. I'm the top science scorer in the whole province. The one who scored that impossible 751. That's her. That's her. My dad came charging at me furious, about to smack me. I grabbed his wrist. Try it. Go ahead and try it. There are cops standing right behind me. Right now, Tsinghua is fighting to have me. The media wants to cover me. From this moment on, in this household, no one gets to control me anymore, and no one gets to push me around anymore. This celebration that was supposed to be Ning Xiao's big moment turned into a complete dumpster fire. She was taken away for investigation, leaving chaos behind. The whole thing blew up on social media that same night. The whole internet was living for it. Lamau got too greedy and overplayed the hand. She really bought herself right into getting caught. If you're gonna cheat, use your brain. Max score is 750, you put 751? Is that an insult to the graders or the system? The internet went in hard. Everyone figured she'd paid to change her score, and accidentally bumped it one too many. Results came back fast. On Ning Xiao's answer sheet, one multiple choice question somehow scanned an extra point out of nowhere. The moment totals were released, her score was ruled invalid. No direct evidence she tampered with the answer sheet. But in the interest of fairness, the education board pulled out a backup exam and made her retake it alone. When she heard retake, Ning Xiao lost it at home. Rolled around, cried, screamed, demanded I retake it with her. No, I'm not doing it without my brother. He has to come with me. I need him sitting right next to me. That ridiculous demand got shut down instantly. In the end, under full provincial supervision, she sat alone and retook the exam. Results were exactly what you'd expect, a complete disaster. Retake total 157. Couldn't even beat the random guesses she used to score on a normal day. Her actual baseline was around 300. This past semester, she'd been all about the relationship. Playing top student, hadn't cracked a book. The retake ripped her mask clean off. 751 before, 157 after. The insane gap blew the internet up completely. Ha 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 ha, 157! That's your real level, that seals it. The 751 was obviously bought. Ning Xiao couldn't take the heat online and tried to drop her grades from before senior year as proof, but the internet dug everything up. Except for that sketchy sudden jump in senior year. It was all garbage, stuck at 300 the whole time. People were even more convinced she'd been cheating since senior year started. And as a bonus, someone dug up my grades too. Consistently top 3 my entire life. Now that's a real student. Rock solid. Are these two actually siblings? How is the gap this massive? One scored 741, the other can't even hit. 250. The teachers and classmates who used to fawn over Ning Xiao now avoided her like the plague. Even my parents couldn't go outside without people pointing and whispering. Ning Xiao hid in her room, too scared to show her face, like a rat crossing the street. Meanwhile, I grabbed my Tsinghua Medical School acceptance letter, packed my bags, and went back to the village to spend time with Grandpa. All I had to do was wait for the semester to start in late August, and I'd finally be free. At least that's what I thought. But mid-August, my mom suddenly called, sobbing, full-on crying. Hello? Ning Chen? Come home quick. Your dad collapsed. He's not doing good. My chest tightened. I resented them, but he was still my father. I rushed home through the night, pushed open the door, and found my dad, sitting on the couch eating sunflower seeds, rosy cheeks, not a single sign of being sick. Weren't you supposed to be critical? I was still in the doorway, luggage handle in hand. My guard shot up instantly. Oh, we were just scared you wouldn't come back, that's all. My mom was putting on this fake, overly sweet smile, the kind that made my stomach turn. Oh, we really missed you. Especially Xiao. She's been really struggling with depression lately. You're her older brother. You need to be there for her. Something was off, way too off. Since when had they ever cared about how I felt growing up? I kept my face blank. That night I played it smart. I set my phone to record. Camera pointed at the bedroom door, hidden in the clutter on my desk. At 2 a.m., the door quietly clicked. My parents slipped into my room like thieves, but I wasn't asleep. I watched through squinted eyes as they dug through my backpack. They were looking for my ID and acceptance letter. I shot up and slapped the bedside lamp on. Click! The room flooded with light. It's the middle of the night. What are you doing? Caught red-handed, they dropped the act. My dad slammed everything on the table. Said it like it was obvious. Xiao told us everything. As long as you're around, she can score high. This is your sibling's destiny. My mom chimed in from the side, scheming eyes and all. That's right, son. This is a good thing for you too. That connection you have is incredible. You're the older brother, it's only natural to help your sister. Take her with you to get into a good school together. Our family gets 2 top university graduates. Isn't that a win-win? I stood there speechless, spine completely cold. They hadn't tricked me back home because they missed me or anyone was sick. They wanted to sacrifice me, throw me to a useless cause again. Rage blew through the roof of my skull. Wow, what amazing parents you are. When I was little, you couldn't stand me. Dumped me in the countryside, never looked back. Now you want to destroy my future for that waste of space. Make me repeat a year? Let me tell you something. Dream on. In the middle of the night, you're calling me an ungrateful wolf? Helping your sister when you should feel honored. We raised you all these years for nothing? Just then, in the mess of stuff they'd rummaged through, Ning Xiao suddenly let out a sharp, excited shriek. Found it! She was clutching that red and gold acceptance letter, eyes like a venomous snake. Every drop of resentment and bitterness exploded in that moment. Think you can shake me off? Keep dreaming. The crisp sound of the letter being snatched cut through the silent room like a blade.